Now, good morning, hello, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you're joining us. Let me get this set up and see who's joining us this morning. So, you know the drill. Say hello. Let me know you're joining us this morning. Helen M., how are you? Superb. Good. Ursula, how are you? Yeah. Lovely. Okay, so jump on, say hi. Good, 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 good. Perfect. So, anyone else joining us? We've got Ursula, we've got Helen. So jump on, say hi as you're coming on. Let me know you're ready, you're joining us to train. Hey, Declan. As always, we'll let a few more people come on and join us, and then we shall get cracking. What else do I have here? Remember, leave me a comment as you're jumping on. Let me know you are here. Okay, looks like that's us then for today. Perfect. Okay, so we shall start with our breathing drill. So again, allow me to demo, and then I'll count you in for our timed slot of it. Get rid of that. So, lying on the ground, knees up roughly above your hips and ankles, just slightly lifted so they're roughly in line with the knees. Okay, try not to have them drop down. Keep the toes actively pointing towards you rather than letting them flop as well. From this position, we're going to make a C shape. Pop it around your last couple of ribs. Breathe all the air out. And take a deep breath in. And you're trying to just feel the pressure going around here. And notice again, certain times when you're doing it, you might get too much pressure here, not enough here, not enough here, wherever. So just notice where that pressure is building, where it's not building, and see if you can breathe into where it's not building. Keep that chin tucked while you're doing this as well. Any tension around your lower back or whatever, you can pop one foot to the floor. You can also pop both feet to the floor. But if you can stay in this position, it would be beneficial. So C shape, get yourself set up, get yourself ready to go. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. So deep breaths in, slowly all the way out. And then just again, pay attention to that pressure, where you're feeling it. Pay attention to it as you're breathing in the whole way around. Can you get that symmetrical feel of the diaphragm contracting and pulling the air into the bottom of the lungs, which is our widest part of the lungs. Down around the ribs, bottom ribs. Super slow, about 20 seconds, so a couple more breaths, maybe 3 or 4. Again, slow breath out. Pursed lips, get rid of every last drop. In through the nose. Expanding wide, expanding to the front, expanding to the back. Hey, Brona. Super stuff. Okay, so next we are going to come up to standing. We've done the breathing, come up to standing. Always like to do this when I can in my socks or my feet. So feet underneath the hips, standing hands down by the side. We're going to do some side bending so you can follow along straight on with this. So in position, hands down by the side, reach down, and just getting a kind of stretch through the sides here, which is actually kind of, you're more so stretching into your lower back, but you'll feel it on the sides. But just flexing the spine from side to side, reaching the toe or reaching the fingers down towards the knees, side to side, like so. Super stuff. That's it, side to side, reaching down. Let's do a couple more. Keep it up, stretching through it, and relax. Now let's slide the hips side to side. So hip side to side, so you're kind of kicking the side of the hip out to the side, side to side, like so. Try and get a true kind of lateral sideways movement, that you're not kind of rotating or getting the hip going forward or allowing it to go back. It's just that side to side movement. Keep it up, keep it going. That's it, a couple more, keep it up. Just loosen yourself out. Lovely, done. Okay, now let's get our pelvis tilting forward and back alongside with the breastbone, rib cage, spine. So these 2 points, breastbone, belt line, belt buckle here. You're going to bring them together, turn the shoulders in, and then we're going to do the opposite. So that's closed position, open. So we're going to tilt that pelvis forward. That belt buckle will kind of shine down towards the floor. Breastbone will lift up towards the roof, and we'll turn the elbows out so the shoulders screw back. And that's our top position. Try and keep your eyes on the horizon on this one. I'll show you a couple, what we're aiming for. Like so. Breathe out on the squash because it's kind of pushing the air out. Breathe in on the open. Like so. Okay, get yourself set, ready to go for some cogs. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Super stuff, keep it going. About halfway, keep it up. Try and kind of screw the shoulders out a little bit more if you can. See if you can get a bit more of a tuck in the belt buckle when you're coming back in and closing off. And open out a little bit more. Lift the breastbone up a little bit more on the opening. Lovely, done, good stuff. Okay, shoulders, just roll them up and back. So just straight into this one. Roll them up, squeeze them back. Roll them up, squeeze the shoulders back. And just let those shoulders get some lubrication into them, into the joints, loosen them out, up and back, up and back, up and back. Keep it going, super stuff. That's it, move the shoulders, roll them around, up and back, nearly there. Other direction, shrug them up and forward. Let's go, so straight in, other direction, up and forward, squeeze them back, lift up, and let them drop forward. And again, a couple more. Lots of movement through there. And relax, good stuff. Arm spiral, so you can have a look at me if you want when we're setting it up. Hands will be out like so. Turn your head, look to one hand, turn that palm up. With the back hand, turn the back of the hand down as much as you can. Try and turn the thumb and let the shoulder rotate in. So the palm may end up facing towards the ceiling, but it's completely twisted around, whereas this one is just lifted up like so. And you're going to try and with the front one, little finger kind of rotating around as much as you can. Same with the inside of the elbow, rotating it around as much as you can. And then we'll spiral from one side to the other. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Try and let that shoulder turn in on the back arm and then on the front arm. Try and turn that elbow around more. Upper arm is turning around. Get as much rotation as you can. What you're doing is you're bringing your joint through a full range of movement, but trying to strengthen it up in that joint by actively rotating it a little bit more. I said joints are only as strong as they are kind of really at the end range of movements. So if you want more mobility and flexibility, get those end range of movements. Focus on the last little bit. See if you can eke it out a bit more. Super stuff, done. Okay, so we're going to draw some foot circles. So standing on one leg, big circle, 1 foot, up and around, go for it. So imagine you have a pencil on your big toe, and you're just going to draw as wide a circle, as big a circle as you can, trying to get round, curved, smooth edges. That's the aim. In practice, probably not what we're producing, but you'll always feel a bit of a clunky area or not a smooth area. That's the area to focus in on. Again, to bring the ankle through that full range of movement. I'm trying to get it stronger in the extreme end where it's obviously it's at its weakest or less mobile. Super, change direction, other way. Go the opposite way. Visualize that circle, that pencil, drawing a big circle. It could be a piece of chalk on a blackboard. Whatever helps you, draw that big circle. You will feel it in your hips as well, or you could feel it in your hips as well, depending on how they're doing, because the hips will stabilize you. And done. Lovely. Change sides, swap it over. So other foot, and start drawing that circle. As wide a circle as you can. Up and around and out. Super stuff. Nearly there. You got a few more to go. Right up and around. And done. Super stuff. We change direction? No, change direction. Go the other way. Go the opposite way. Big circles. Again, feel where you're lacking the circle or lacking the curve. Try and focus on controlling the ankle, the foot through that a bit more. And done. Lovely stuff, shaking it out. Okay, so next you might need a mat cushion for this one. Down onto one knee. And you're going to pop the other foot, long leg, straight out. So your knee and your ankle are going to be roughly in line with each other. Generally, when we do that, we might kind of have the ankle a little bit back behind the knee. Try and bring the foot a bit further forward, that long leg side. Hands down out in front of us then. And then what we're going to do is try and maintain, you've got a flat back. So we don't want to be kind of curved or hunched into it. So you can kind of stick your bum back a little bit. So if we look from here, I've got a flat back here as opposed to being kind of curved. Okay, so I want to keep that flat back. And then what we're going to do with this one is focusing on the toe, lift it up and rotate the hip. And then come back in and lift it up and rotate down. Visualize a beam of light coming from your knee. So that beam of light, which is starting pointing that way, comes up. It's now pointing up that way. And I'm going to try and rotate a little bit more. And then it's going to come down. That beam of light then is going to rotate and start beaming down towards the floor. And I'm going to try and get it beaming down a little bit straighter down towards underneath the leg. So whatever range of movement you have in that, work with that. 30 seconds each leg. Get yourself set up and ready to go. In 3, 2, 1, go for it. So get that rotation. One side to the other. And try and again, eke out that a little bit more. Focus on the beam of light. Can you shine that a little bit further? Can you rotate the hip a little bit more each time? About 10 more seconds on this leg. Keep it up. Keep it going. Lovely work. Okay, change legs. Swap it over. So get yourself set up. Again, make sure that ankle is right up in line with that knee. Hands will be down by the side. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Rotate and rotate. Again, beam of light from the knee. Where can you shine it? Eke out an extra 1 degree of rotation on each one. 10 more seconds. Keep it strong, keep it going. Done. Lovely, super stuff. Okay, so have a look at me. I'm going to demonstrate one more in our warm-up. Split squat with rotation. If you need to, use something that's beside you for a little bit of balance. Essentially what we're going to do is a long stride on the toe of the back foot. We'll come down into our split squat. 2 choices for your hands. 1, opposite shoulders with your hands, and you rotate. Or hands behind the head, and you rotate at the bottom. So the key with the rotation at the bottom is the elbow that you're rotating that side to. So when I'm here, I'm going to pull and open up that elbow. So I'm staying tall on my torso rather than the opposite elbow. So I'm left to right here. I'm not pulling my left elbow around because that'll pull on my neck. It'll round my spine, and we're not looking for that. We're trying to get the rotation through the hips and the torso. So it'll be like that. So again, to show you, in position, split squat, rotate. I'm trying to open my chest up by pulling that elbow back, open that torso up, okay? So set yourself up, 20 seconds each side, get yourself ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go. Super, so down, nice and slowly, control the rotation, back up, and then go again. Again, we're only gonna do maybe 4, 5, 6 reps. Just keep them slow, keep them controlled, and try and rotate and open a little bit more on this one. And done, super stuff. So change sides, get yourself set up on the other side. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. So down, rotate, back up, down, open up, focus on the elbow, the side you're rotating to, pull with the shoulder, the elbow back on that side, and done. Lovely stuff, super. Okay, so we're gonna do some long arm plank clocks now. So have a look at me. Hands will be at the center of a clock. You're gonna lean your hips forward, so roughly have a straight line going through the body from knees to hips to shoulders. And then what we're gonna do is focusing on drawing a clock or tapping the clock face. So 12, 1, 2, 3. A couple of things when you're doing this is the wider you try and reach, the harder that's gonna feel. So you can obviously reach shorter and have a shorter clock face, or you can, especially when you're coming around to like 4, 5, 6, you can kind of actually reach your body. So you're actually moving. I'll show you on this side. So you're actually moving the body, but always come back and return to center. And when we're returning to center, we're trying to build shoulder mobility or shoulder stability and core stability at the same time, linking the two together. So what we're trying to do is keep our shoulders down away from the ears, push the floor away, and that's a strong, stable position for the shoulder in that position. So I'm going to show you with my left hand here. As I'm coming around here, it's normal to let my shoulder kind of drop and let me get that movement as I'm coming over. But as I'm coming back, I want to come up, and that shoulder's going to come back and push the floor away. So no matter what position I come back to, I want to end up with the shoulder packed. So it'll be down away from the ears and a little push into the floor. So we'll go for 2 clock faces one direction, 2 clock faces the other direction. So set yourself up. You choose the size of your clock. In 3, 2, 1, go. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember the shoulder. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. If you need to, with your right hand coming back in, lean on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, shoulder, 7, shoulder, 8, shoulder, 9, shoulder, 10, 11, and 12. Super stuff, okay? So we'll go the other direction then. So lean on the right hand, go from 12 back to 11, 10, etc. So shoulders packed, ready to go. 3, 2, 1, go. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, shoulder, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Good stuff. Give yourself a rest. Give the shoulders a rest, and we shall do that once more. We shall do that once more. Remember, always think about coming back to center. That means the hips will come back to that starting position if they've moved. And again, we're going to come back and pack the shoulders before we go on to the next one. So you can go slower if you need to, and make sure you're building that control in as well. Generally, as you do more sets of these or more clock faces of them, you'll feel fatigue kicking into your shoulder. Quite a burning sensation. And again, it's just fatigue of the stabilizing muscles if they're not, used to being challenged like this. That's all it is fatigue. But if you're just tapping the hand that you're moving around, this guy's taking all that pressure and that weight, so those muscles are going to be really tested. If you tap and then lean onto that hand that you're bringing back in, you just take a little bit of the strain off the shoulder to allow you to last the full clock face, if need be. Okay, so let's get ourselves ready to go. Left hand solid, right hand doing the tapping. 12, 1, 2, 3, etc. In position, ready to go. 3, 2, 1, go for it. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember the shoulder to pack and reset. 7, reset. 8 and 9, reset. 10, 11 and 12. One more round. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, reset. 8, reset. Strong now. 9, 10, 11 and done. Good stuff. So swapping over onto the right hand, left hand doing the movement, leaning forward, shoulders set, ready. 3, 2, 1, go. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, reset. 7, remember to reset. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. 12, 11, last time. 10, 9, 8, 7, that reset. 6, and again, reset. 5, 4, reset. 3, 2, 1, done. Super stuff. Good work. Give yourself a rest. I'll demo the 5 exercises for the 5 exercise circle we're going to do. So, lateral squat is our first exercise. Nice and long, okay? Generally go a little bit longer so you have full range of movement to work with. Toes pointing forward, squat down, push back up, squat down, push back up. You can also lunge, which means you're going to step in, step out, lunge down, and power forward, okay? That's your lateral squat. Then into bent over YTAs. We're going to break from the hips. So those bones at the top of your pelvis, just underneath them is where we're going to break from and hinge from. So bowing into it, straight spine, thumbs out, slight Y, V shape with the arms. We go our Ys, we're going to do 8 of them. We're going to go into Ts, do 8 of them, which is straight out. And then As, that kind of like diagonal movement. So from underneath the face out into this kind of V-shaped position or inverted V or an A, which is what we call them, or a ski jump. But make sure when you're pulling up here, it's your shoulders, your upper arm, you're trying to lift up as opposed to just shoot the hands up in the air. We're not trying to end up like that. We're trying to get into that position. Then we'll down onto the floor and do a marching hip bridge. So we'll bridge up, make sure you're rotating the pelvis. The thing by tucking your tailbone up towards your kind of chin, or aiming that direction, and then you march, stamping through the floor for 30 seconds. Then we'll do some push-ups. You can do the hands elevated position off a couch or something like that. And what you're going to do is just lean forward, hips, shoulders, knees in a straight line. You're going to lower down and hold, hold, hold 3 times, okay? Once you get to the bottom, you can get up whatever way you can. The 3 pauses make push-ups way more difficult. So if you don't have the strength when you're at the bottom to push back up, you can just get yourself, scooch up and go again. So focus is more so with the push-ups on that. Hold, hold, hold. And trying to keep the body in a position where the heel of the hand is in line with the lower breastbone, and those elbows, again, are staying kind of in line with that mid-torso area rather than the elbows flaring out like so. So we don't want the elbows to flare out, shoulders to roll in. We're trying to be in this position at the bottom, like so. And then we go to some foot clocks. Foot clocks, we're going to focus on the 6 o'clock position. So with these ones, I'm standing on my left leg, I'm going to open my hips out, right hip pointing towards 6 o'clock, and I'm bending my knees. So it's kind of like a single leg squat. So I'm trying to squat down and just lower my body onto that, have that open, and then come back. So I'm down. Like so. So that back hip pointing and opening up as much as you can, but loading the weight through that bent leg, rotated side. So there are 5 exercises. Let's get ourselves up for our lateral squat. Then we'll do our YTAs, bent over position, our marching hip bridge, push-ups with 3 pauses, and then the foot clocks. So lateral squat or lunge, nice wide stance. Ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go for it. Squat down, push back up. Squat down, push back up. Remember on these, we're squatting and hinging. So you'll end up looking towards the floor and then push back up. Squat down, hinge into it. So you're using the hips as much as you can. Halfway through this leg, super stuff, keep it going. Excellent work. You got it, less than 10 seconds, so a few more to go. Be strong on it. And rest, lovely, good stuff. Change legs, swap it over. So get yourself set for the other leg. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go for it. Super stuff. Always finish up straight and strong at the top. You're lunging down and then back up. Those hips will come underneath your shoulders. Everything in a straight line with each other there. Halfway through this leg. Lovely work. Come on, keep it going. Be strong. Push the floor away. Doesn't matter where you're squatting or lunging, focus on the foot through the floor. Drive that floor away. Nearly there. Keep it up. Done. Super stuff. So bent over position. Bowing into it. Knees will bend a good bit as well. Just don't let the knees drop forward. Keep the knees kind of above the ankles roughly. Hands down in front of us. Thumbs out. 3, 2, 1, go. 1 wise. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Out wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then A's. 1. Remember to lift the shoulders. 2, 3. Shoulder blades. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Super stuff. Down to the floor, marching hip bridge. In position, ready to go. Bridge the hips up. 3, 2, 1, go. March. Stamp those feet through the floor. More pressure towards the back of the foot. Keep the hips bridged up. They'll generally drop down as you do this. So let's keep those hips on. The backside muscles, keep them on by keeping the pelvis up with that belt buckle tucked towards our chin. That tailbone rolled under. Lovely stuff. Keep it going. That's it. Super stuff. Keep it up. 20 seconds. Nearly there. Last couple. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep going. Done. Super stuff. Push-up position. So get yourself set up for the push-ups. Heel of the hand in line with the lower breastbone. Hands outside of our torso. Ready to go. 3, 2, 1, go. Get those 3 pauses. And then get yourself back up whatever way you're able to. Just get those 3 pauses. Roughly, obviously, quarter of the way down, halfway down, 3/4 of the way down. Whatever you're able to do. Just work on the strength of the pause. That you can get a deliberate, strong hold. Build up the strength around the shoulders and controlling the chest, shoulder muscles, back of the arms as well. Nearly there. Done. Lovely. So if you come up to standing, and we'll do our foot clock. So we'll start on our left foot again. Wait for me to count you in. You're going to rotate around. You're going to bend the knee, but you're going to try and keep that weight on that left foot to get it nice and strong. Use the right toe for balance and to try and nudge you around and open out that hip a little bit more. Really focus on how much you can rotate that hip out while loading the weight onto the left leg. So ready, set it up. 3, 2, 1, go. And it's okay to lose balance on this. Just work with whatever capability, movement, strength, balance that you have. Keep trying to open up that hip a little bit more. Use the right toe once it's touched down to open up that hip a fraction more. Last couple. Bend the knee, squat down a little bit, and done. Good stuff. So changing sides onto the right foot, left toe, ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Good work. Rotating, leaning that weight through that right foot. Ten seconds, keep it going. Open up the hip. Done. Give yourself a breather, and we'll repeat all those again. So lovely work, super stuff. Give yourself a rest. Give yourself a rest. That's it. Okay, super work, super work. Let's keep it going. Staying strong. So a bit more of a rest. Remember the order: lateral squats, bent over YTAs, that marching hip bridge, keeping those hips. That's the key with that one. The hips are going to want to drop as fatigue kicks in. Your job is to keep the hips up. Push-ups with 3-second pauses, and then into those foot blocks. Just trying to build your strength, your rotation, your balance from set to set as you do these. Okay, so you should notice on the last set of the foot blocks is that your muscles and your nervous system are switched on a little bit better. And you should be able to get more control in it. Right, so lateral squat, set it up. Nice and wide position. With the toes pointing forward, so you've got an option of either squat or your lunge. And the lunge basically means you got to push off with that outside leg a little bit more, which you essentially end up into that same position. And then, so you can step, lunge down, and then power the floor away. Step, lunge down, and then power the floor away. Okay, so ready to go. Choose the squat or the lunge. You can do a hybrid of both if you need to, so you can do a couple of lunges back to the squats, whatever you want. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go for it. The idea on the lunge is to absorb the landing and then power it away. Push off with that leg. Again, bow into it so you're still looking to the floor when you're at the bottom. Super stuff. Keep it going. You got this. Come on. Less than 10 seconds. A few more to go. Done. Change legs. Swap it over. So get yourself set. Ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Go for it. That's it. Lovely stuff. Excellent work. Ten seconds, you're nearly there. A couple more. Be strong on this set. Be stronger, be stronger. Done. Lovely. Okay, bent over YTAs. Get that bent over position, set it up. Straight back, hands down out in front of your face. 3, 2, 1, go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Out into the T's. 1, 2, 3. From the shoulders. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. A's. 1. Shoulders up. 2. Shoulder blades. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Super. Marching hip bridge. Down onto the floor. Ridge those hips up. 3, 2, 1. Go for it. So hips are bridged up. Keep the hips going. Marching the floor. That's it. Super stuff. Good old Siri jumping in. Lovely. 10 seconds left. So keep the hips up and march through the floor. Keep the hips up and march through the floor. Stronger, stronger, stronger. You got this. Come on. Hips higher. Bridge those hips up and then stamp through the floor. Done. Push-ups. Ready to go. So in position for those push-ups. Leaning forward. Line the heel of the hand and lower breastbone. Remember the 3 pauses. 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Super stuff. Remember, pause, 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 and then push back up. Excellent work. Come on. Again, get up whatever way you can. Super work. Nearly there. A few more seconds to go. 1 or 2 more reps, whatever you can. Done, lovely. Okay, foot clocks in position, ready to go. So starting on the left foot, right foot doing the moving, around to 6 o'clock. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go for it. And again, using that right toe to nudge you around a little bit more, but all the way to staying over that left foot. Right foot's only for balance. It's not taking your weight. Bending the left knee. Trying to squat down on top of the foot. Push the floor away to come back up. Get that rotation. Open out the body. Open out the hips. Lovely, good stuff. Change legs over onto the right foot. Ready to go. In 3, 2, 1, go for it. That's it. Bending the knee. Rotating. That's it. Get that weight going through the inside of the right foot as you bend the knee. Use the foot for balance on the left side. Open up the hips when you're at your bottom position. And done. Lovely stuff. Give yourself a breather. We got one more round. So take a breather, take a rest. Lovely stuff. Superb. Excellent. So we got one more round and then we'll get cracking. Okay, so get yourself in position. Lovely, Ursula, good stuff. Yeah, that feel okay? So then hopefully that just take your time nice and slowly on the lunge and you build yourself up, your strength up. You're flying around the tennis court with those lunges. All right, ready to go, guys. Okay, so we got our lateral squat or lunge set up, toes pointing forward, in position, ready to go. In 3, 2, 1, go for it. So absorb the landing on the lunge and then push the floor away as strong as you can. Stand up tall into the middle and then repeat. Lovely. Last set of these, guys. Last set of these. You got this. Come on, keep it going. Lovely work. You got 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds to go. A few more to go. Last couple of reps on this one. Lovely work. Done. Change legs. Swap it over. Get yourself set. Get yourself ready. In 3, 2, 1. Go for it. So last set of lateral squats for today. Last set of lateral squats for today. Keep it strong. Halfway through them. Be stronger, be stronger. Come on. By pushing that floor away. What intent can you drive through the floor to get yourself back up? What sort of intent can you drive through the floor to get yourself back up? Lovely, done, super stuff. Get yourself set up for the bent over YTA. So bow into it, set yourself ready to go. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Wise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and tease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. A's, thumbs down. 1, 2, 3. Shoulder blades together. 4, 5. Shoulders up. 6. Keep bent over. 7 and 8. Done. Lovely. Down to the floor for that marching hip bridge. So in position, getting ready. 3, 2, 1. Bridge the hips up and go. Stamping the feet through the floor. Keep bridging those hips up higher. Fight against the urge to let them drop. They'll even drop without you noticing. So keep those hips up and march. Hips up and march. Lovely work. Super stuff. You got less than 10 seconds. Less than 10 seconds. Nearly there. A few more to go. Pushing strong, pushing strong, pushing stronger. Done. Super stuff. Get yourself set for push-ups. Heel of the hand in line with the breastbone. Knees, hips, shoulders in line with each other. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Down and hold, down and hold, down and hold, Get yourself back up whatever way you can. Super stuff. Come on. Last set of push-ups for today. About 20 seconds to go. Control those reps. Control the lowering. Get up whatever way you can. Excellent. You are nearly there. Last 10 seconds. Pushing through it. Pushing stronger. A few more to go. Come on. Be strong. Hold those pauses. Done. Lovely. Okay. Foot clocks. Last time. So up to standing. Left foot to start with. Toe pointing straight forward. On the toe of the right foot then. 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Bend that knee. Start really challenging how much weight you're trying to put through the left foot, especially towards the inside of the left foot. As you open up the hip, the knee should drift inwards a little bit, and then you're pushing through. So you'll feel weight kind of on the outside of the knuckle of the big toe. How much can you rotate and open up? Can you use that right toe to nudge you around a little bit more as that left knee bends more? And done. Super stuff. Other side, right foot, toe pointing forward, left toe for balance. In 3, 2, 1, go for it. Bend in the knee. Left toe for balance. Open up the hips. Challenge that end range of movement. Super stuff. Keep it going. A few more to go. Again, be strong, do what you can, challenge yourself. Done, lovely work, super stuff. So grab a drink of water, take a breather, and we'll do a bit of a box breathing to finish. So allow your breath to return to a bit of normality. As you're doing that, for the box breathing, we're going to breathe in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4, and just repeat. That 4 count for you, just find something that's comfortable in terms of the count, speed of count, and try and get everything in and out through the nose as well. Which incidentally, breathing through the nose, you're going to have 2 things. 1, less droplets go out of your nose when you're breathing through your nose than would out through your mouth. And then breathing in through the nose, you have all those hairs in there. It's a filtration system. So keep the mouth closed, breathe in and out through the nose. Better for breathing with masks as well. Although glasses, not great for the masks. I have to take my glasses off when I'm going shopping. All right, so get yourself in a comfortable position. Lying on the floor, sitting on a chair, whatever is comfortable for you. And just allow yourself to start getting into your count. You can close your eyes just to help you kind of relax in this moment. Enjoy these few moments of stillness, of mindfulness, where you're just focusing on counting those in-breaths, the holds, the out-breaths, the holds, and repeating. As I said, always this breathing, type of breathing instantly switches your nervous systems from sympathetic to parasympathetic, which is basically fight or flight, to rest and digest. So whatever tempo of count is comfortable for you, go with that. Remember your pauses after each breath in for 4. Release the air for 4. Try and get rid of all the air as well. And then in, hold for 4 before the in-breath. Trying to control that in-breath after the hold. A nice steady inhale. Getting the hold. Steady exhale, getting rid of all the air, and then we hold. Just allow yourself just to relax into it even more now. Allow yourself just to soften and just melt your body. Just allow it to sink in, drift down, let go. Any areas of your body that you want to relax more, just think about softening just even the skin on the area, just to start off with, before it seeps down into the muscle, to soften the muscles. Soften the body. Let everything get nice and relaxed. Drifting down deeper, letting go more. Letting go even more. Softening all those areas of your body. Feeling the sensations of comfort and relaxation starting to build more now. Starting to magnify and intensify more. Allowing your body as these moments of stillness, relaxation. Just allow these sensations of rest and relaxation and comfort to build. Noticing those areas in your body which may feel more relaxed than others. Allow those sensations to spread like a wave over your body, just waving, washing through your body, just allowing yourself to let go, wash those sensations from head to toe. Knowing that you can relax even more, you can let go even more, you can become even more comfortable than that. Using the count of those breaths to help guide you into more relaxation, down deeper relaxation, and even enjoyable level of comfort. Just letting go. Start to let those sensations build. As each wave washes over you, you can just let go even more, relax even more, drift down deeper and further. I'm not sure how much more comfortable you can allow yourself to feel now. What areas in the body you can still let go of further now, soften more now. Noticing that there's always an extra level to go down deeper, drift off into it. So now you can just let your breathing return to whatever it wants to as you stay still in this wonderful state, feeling those sensations of relaxation, comfort, and restfulness. So allow your breathing to do whatever it wants to do, just a normal breath, whatever that is for you. And then you can start to move the body in whatever way it wants to move, wiggling your fingers and toes or stretching, just to allow the energy start to build back inside the body, build up inside the body, running through the veins, all the way up and down from your head to toe. Let that energy build so you're feeling refreshed and re-energized and eyes open, wide awake, super stuff, ready to go. Excellent work. Let me know how you got on. Leave me a comment and I shall see you soon. So super stuff, very well done. And as always, any questions, let me know. And we shall see you soon. Well done, Ursula. Super stuff. Good work, Helen. Nice one, Declan. Lovely work, Brona, Rose, everyone else. Well done. Super stuff. See you later.